A federal judge has ruled that DACA, a program that allowed undocumented migrants brought to the U.S. as children to remain in the U.S., is unconstitutional.
So now this case is likely to go to the U.S. Supreme Court. And joining us is Cesar Espinosa, Director for FIEL, an immigration rights organization. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, because you can kind of break down all of this for us. I mean, at first I asked, this has a big impact for a lot of people in Houston, because my first question to you was, do we have any idea how many DACA recipients are in our area here in Houston?
Well, Houston is home to the second largest population of DACA recipients in the country, right after LA. So we have about 58,000 folks in the Houston area who are living life, working, having children, just being part of U.S. society in every single way except for on record. So with DACA, they were able to get on record, but if it gets taken away, then we have 58,000 folks, many of them who are teachers actually, out of luck and out of status.
Yeah, so do we know what that means? So for now, they just ruled it unconstitutional. So now what happened? Anything different today?
Well, the positive thing about this ruling is that Judge Hannon did not intervene in the current, for people who currently have DACA. He didn't say that DACA was canceled or anything like that. So people who still have DACA can continue to renew, can continue to live their lives until we go to the next step.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is personal to you, too. You're a DACA recipient?
Absolutely. I'm a DACA recipient. I was brought here at the age of 5. I went to school at HIZ, went to college at HCC, graduated from the University of Houston. So I consider myself a Houstonian in every single way, except I have, even after being here for 33 years, I have not been able to fix my status yet.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And so, since you said a lot of the people, you're right, you could come here as a minor, but now, like yourself, you're an adult, you've gone through the whole education system, because DACA recipients, I guess this all started in 2012, just to sort of refresh people. So then during that whole time, there was never really a need to say, hey, let me try to get, or you said you for one reason or another, you were never able to do that?
There's a need, but immigration is so complex that I haven't been able to fix my status just yet. I do have a citizen child, but he would have to turn 21 to petition for me. He's 5 right now. So all to say is that immigration is so complex. It's so difficult to gain status that if it was up to us, we would say, we want to do things right. We want to get in line. We want to do whatever it is if the line exists. And unfortunately, it does not. And I have been here for 33 years, and I have not been able to fix my status thus far.
Have you heard from other DACA recipients since this new update? Are people concerned about what's going to happen?
We have been flooded with calls with DACA recipients calling us, all from, folks crying of a lot of uncertainty, a lot of anxiety of what's going to happen to me now. A lot of folks worried about their jobs. A lot of teachers called us yesterday, and they're saying, just started off the year, and what happens now? Am I going to have to leave? Thankfully, we were able to calm a lot of nerves down yesterday. We were able to explain that at this time the program doesn't change, but it doesn't mean that tonight or in the next couple of weeks or next couple of months, another federal judge could strike down the program before we go to the Fifth Circuit.
Yeah, and what happens when people call you? Like, if they call you, what kind of help are you offering? Do you have people answering the phones for this?
Well, we've been doing a lot of information, a lot of fact checking. Yesterday, there was a lot of stuff online. So we actually did a lot of work yesterday with our staff and our attorney to really explain in detail what is happening. Because unfortunately, sometimes, headlines say one thing, but in reality, what happened is another thing. So we've been doing a lot of work in the last, it seems like 24 hours, but in the last 12 hours to be able to let people know what's happening and to get down to the facts so that we can calm people's nerves and we can continue to move forward.
All right. Yeah, because the misinformation can be scary if people are interpreting it incorrectly or...
Absolutely. Right. And immigration is a complex issue, to say the least.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate your help this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Cesar Espinosa, Director for FIEL. We appreciate it.